Happy Sunday, you guys. It is December 29th. We are closing out the decade in just a couple days here. We're almost into 2020. Holy shit. Okay, who's been feeling the intense energy that we've had? This has been a really weird few weeks. I am attributing it to the fact that we have 5 planetary bodies sitting in the sign of Capricorn right now. We have the Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto, all sitting in very serious, get shit done Capricorn. I love my Capricorn friends. I have a Capricorn child. Capricorn is not fun at all. So, it's very good at getting shit done. It's not a fun sign, though. Like, it's not like Leo's fun. Gemini, fun. Capricorn, no. Capricorn is earth. Down to earth. Let's be real, be logical. I don't like being logical. You'd think I would, being a Virgo, but I really don't. That's not my strong suit. I'm a feeler, so that is not my jam, is thinking logically. But this has been a rough few weeks, I think, for a lot of people. A lot has changed. I know last week I had to put my 13-and-a-half-year-old cat down. That fucking killed me. That was really hard. And the next day I got a new kitty. Also hard, but healing. He's my healing kitty. He's a very sweet kitty. He's a weird, I can see him right now. He's a weird little one, but he's very sweet, and he has a different energy that he adds to this household. My youngest, my 10-year-old, has been puking and sick for like the last week. I think he's finally on the mendies with his dad this weekend. But so Christmas plans, all the plans that we had went out the window, and we just rolled with it. And some was great, and some was awful. And I'm glad it's over with, because this time of year is stressful to begin with. So I really, I think at the end of every year, we always say, God, I hope next year's better. And I can look back at 2019, and I'm not going to say it was awful. It wasn't awful, but there were a lot of lessons and harsh realities to face. I can honestly say I dealt with a lot more self-awareness within myself, and deep transformations, the inner work, the shit that doesn't feel good to deal with. So it's been a very transformative year, but it hasn't been easy. I won't say it's been easy. It's been good in certain respects. It's been amazing. And in other ways, it's been really hard. It's been trying. So yes, let's hope we can go into 2020 with a better mentality, a better attitude, more positivity. I'm wearing my shirt that says good vibes. Figure it can't hurt, right? So we have, the first thing is January 3rd. I'm just going to go through the first couple weeks of January, because I don't want to overwhelm me, don't want to overwhelm you. January 3rd, Mars is switching signs from Scorpio into Sagittarius. Scorpio is very passionate and intense and sexual. And so if you've been feeling all those sexy vibes, because Mars is the planet of action, energy, aggression, assertion, that would be why. Now we're moving into I want to learn, I want to teach, I want to travel, I want to be positive. That's where Mars is going. So you might actually put forth the effort to go out there and learn something new, to go teach somebody something. It's a good energy. Sagittarius is a positive sign ruled by Jupiter. So it's, I see this as a good thing. We want Mars in a good positive sign, because that's where all of our energy is aimed right now. So January 10th, we have a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Cancer. Full moons are a time of endings. It amplifies your emotions. So it might, because it's happening in the sign of Cancer, Cancer rules the home, the 4th house, family, your roots, your security, where you feel comfortable. You might feel more insecure. You might be more emotional. Your security might be rattled, shaken up a little bit. It's going to be fine, but in that moment, just know it's going to pass. But you definitely might be feeling sensitive, because Cancer is a very sensitive sign. It's a mama. mama of the zodiac. So, yeah, you might be feeling a little more emotional, which I think full moons can be emotional to begin with, but that's in a water sign. Cancer's a water sign, so definitely feeling the feels. The same day Uranus goes direct. Uranus has been retrograde. Yes, Uranus is the planet of all things unexpected and weird, basically. When Uranus is in the mix, you never know what you're going to get. And Uranus was retrograde from this last August 11th, up until this coming January 10th. So because Uranus is in the sign of Taurus right now, your love or your money may have been affected. You may have undergone a deep inner transformation. I know I did, especially from August until January. It's been a very, it's actually, yeah, now that I reflect on it, yes, my money and love has definitely been affected. Not bad, just it's definitely been affected. So Uranus is going to go direct. So it's going to be, the retrograde with Uranus kind of puts you more internal, like makes you turn inward. We're going to go back to normal of the crazy, wacky, expect the unexpected Uranus. And then next August we'll go to retrograde again. So yes, Uranus is currently retrograde. I know my friend Mike commented about that yesterday. I totally forgot. It is retrograde right now. I know you're making jokes about it. But we're going to go direct soon. January 12th is a huge day. I didn't even realize we had this going on because I've been so caught up in my own crap in my own life right now that I wasn't paying attention. January 12th is a big day. We've got Saturn conjunct Pluto, meaning they're going to be at the same degree in the sky. Now these are two outer guys. These are the big dogs. And they take a lot longer to go through the zodiac signs than the inner planets, like the Sun and Mercury and Venus and Mars. They go much quicker. These planets take years to travel. So the last time Saturn and Pluto were conjunct was in November of 1982. Okay, I was two the last time this shit happened. So you've probably, depending on how old you are, you've either never experienced this energy, this specific aspect before, or you probably only experienced it once, maybe twice. Saturn is the planet of rules, limits, restrictions, boundaries. I always call him the big boss of the sky. Not a fan of Saturn. Not a fan of Pluto, I'll be real. Like, Pluto is like the deep, dark transformation, inner, weird, regenerative, rebirth, death. Ew. So we've got these two coming together? I'm sorry. This is going to be for our greatest good. I do believe that. I'm finding the silver lining in this. But if there's going to be you're going to have to let something go. You might experience a loss. You might physically remove material things from your home. You need to purge something, someone, something. We have a very big change. And instead of fighting against this, it's going to make it worse. If you're fighting against it, accept this change. Embrace this change. Know that it is for your higher good. But it might be painful. It might be a hard lesson. It might hurt your feelings. It might hurt your body. It might hurt your soul. But yeah, it's restriction meets transformation. And it's like, ugh, it's gross. It's this hard inner yuck. But it's going to be good for you. But I'm going to be real. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't think I worked that day. I looked at the calendar, so I might hide in my house. Although it's already brewing, and that could be why we're feeling what we're feeling right now, because they're like 1 or 2 degrees apart right now in the sky. They will become exact on this day. So we've been feeling this energy. It's coming. It's looming. Unless I try to flow with it, even though it doesn't feel good. You need to try and flow with it. That's a big thing. So we've got that big aspect happening January 12th. Saturn and Pluto. Oh my God. This is a big deal. So then we have January 13th. The next day, Venus is going to go in the sign of Pisces. Venus is currently in Aquarius. So if you are experiencing weird out-of-the-box shit with love and money right now, That's Venus. That's because Venus is currently in Aquarius. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. So it's like Venus-Uranus energy. Ooh. Which has been weird. It's been weird, I'll be honest. Like love, money, it's all been a little bit weird. So Venus going into Pisces, it's going to be more of like, oh, my head is in the clouds, and you're going to be all in love, and you're not going to see things clearly. So you might fall for somebody stupid. You might refuse to see somebody's flaws. You're going to live in a fantasy land. I'm going to be real. I like it. I like it. I like Neptune-ruled things, because Neptune is currently in Pisces. Neptune rules Pisces. So it's like instead of Venus-Uranus energy, now we get Venus-Neptune energy, and I love Neptune. I don't like to be logical. I just like to go with my feelings. So Pisces is a water sign, so now we're going to go love, money is going to be very flowy and watery and sensitive and intuitive, and just go with it. I'm hoping it's going to be a feel-good. It might be emotional, but in the long run, I think it's going to feel good. I think it's going to feel better than this Venus and Aquarius. Who the hell knows what's happening crap. So go with it. Just flow. January 16th, because remember, we've got all this serious Capricorn energy going on right now. January 16th, Mercury is going to move out of Capricorn. Serious Capricorn. Now we're going to go into the Aquarius energy. Now Venus is coming out of Aquarius, but the Mercury and the Sun are going to go into Aquarius. So we've got all this unexpected weird stuff. So I'm going to say for the month of January, and I say it a lot, I think it's like my trademark. Expect the unexpected. So Mercury, our planet of communication and traveling short distances, electronics, all that, going into weird, out of the box. I think I'm right, Aquarius. I love you, my Aquarius friends, but you think you're right about everything. And you do things fucking backwards. I love you, though. I'm just being real. Every sign has their pros and cons. Aquariuses are weird, though. January 20th, that's when we have the Sun moving into Aquarius. The Sun is yourself, your personality, what you put out there, what you show the world. We're going to be a little weird for the end of January going into February. So, we currently have intense energy because of all the Capricorn crap going on. But then we're going to move into, it's still going to be intense, but it's going to shift. It's going to shift from the serious, determined, let's get things done, let's be logical, let's be realistic, headstrong stuff. And it's going to go into the erratic, weird. It might be good for you. Change is good. I know I have a lot of changes that have been happening lately and that are coming up in the next few weeks here. So I don't deal with change very well, but change is good. Because how do we evolve as people, as humans, without change? So, and one other thing I wanted to put out there, it's not astrology based, but my friend Megan, she's so cute, I miss you. She said that she loves my inspirational things that I post. And I just wanted to touch on that really quick. Sometimes I'm feeling the inspiration. I'm feeling it. I feel like I'm embodying it and I'm loving it. And there are other times I don't feel it at all. And I'm putting it out there not just for everybody else to read, but for me. Because sometimes you have to, I believe in putting out there is what you get back. It's like a boomerang. It comes back to you. So sometimes even when you're not feeling amazing and inspirational and beautiful and loving and kind and empathetic, sometimes putting those thoughts and those words out there will boomerang back at you. So, and Megan, by the way, I think you are highly inspirational if you're watching this. So, back at you. You're one of my inspirational go-tos. So, I appreciate you. Yeah, so let's just remember to be kind, because we're all fighting a battle that we don't know anything about. A lot of people are going through depression and anxiety right now for whatever reason. This is a hard time. As much as it's a beautiful time for a lot of people, the holidays, it can also be a really difficult time for a lot of people. I know I struggle with it. When you have a dysfunctional family, it can be really difficult. And we probably all have dysfunctional families to an extent. I very much do. I have been the cause of my dysfunction in the family at times too. I take ownership for that. But becoming self-aware and trying to work on it and better yourself. But be kind to other people in the process because they might be going through the same shit you are or that you have. So just love each other. We can get through this. This is going to be a lot of shifts going on. And this Saturn conjunct Pluto, you got to let something go. But it's going to be good. It's going to be for your better, for your highest good. So let it go. It's not going to feel good though. But it's okay to let it go. You have to accept it, embrace it, go with it. You guys, Happy New Year. Be safe if you're out there. I'm going to be working, so. But, yes, let's ring in the new year. Let's do it on a good note, okay? We're going to kick ass 2020. Have a good day, you guys.